Guys, this is the setup and plan for UJ, and UJ is very simple. If you trade UJ, you're going to understand that you can trade it anytime you feel like, because you can trade UJ in London session, you can trade it in Asian session, and still you can trade it in New York session, right? And first and foremost, we go to H1, and you can see that here the price was moving up. You can clearly see. Then you had our break, then a continuation to the upside, then a break, then a break, then a continuation to the upside. And clearly you can see that external structure is bullish, but internal structure is bearish. So we need to understand that we have our break of structure to the downside, super simple, external structure. Then you had our change of character to the upside. And for 15 minutes, for internal structure, have our break to the upside, then have our change of character to the downside plus change of character, break of structure, to the downside. And then we had our break of structure to the upside. So we had our liquidation from here, and then we had our change of character from here. And the price just came down and disrespected the order block that was here, but it had a push to the downside, but it was not strong enough to push the price to the downside. Then we had our break of structure, break of structure to the downside, and then we had the break of structure to the downside, push, break here. It's still internal structure. Then you had the break of structure to the downside, and then a break of structure to the downside. Then you had another break of structure to the downside, and then you had our shift to the upside. And then we had another break of structure, continuation to the upside. Then you had a pullback, then a break, then you had a pullback, then a break of structure to the upside. And then you had a change of character to the downside. So that means we have our first supply zone. It's already mitigated. Then you have this is the only supply zone you have here. Our sell order block. So we just have to be patient, wait for the price, come in here. If you get our sell confirmation, then you're going to continue selling to the downside. That's scenario number one. And scenario number two is to wait for the price. If the price disrespected this order block, then wait for the break and then retest, then a continuation to the upside after getting confirmation from here. Right? Just have to be patient, and that's it for UJ. And let's see GJ. For KJ, it's also very simple. Simple price action. And you can see H1. You can clearly see the market is moving up. And then you had our shift to the upside. Super simple. Then you have a break of structure to the upside. Then the price came back, tapped in this order block. Let's call it a demand zone order block. Then you had this was the change of character to the downside. And then this was the change of character to the upside. Then you have let's go 15 minutes for our internal structure. This was very simple. And you can see the price, how it moved. It came back here, tapped into this demand zone, then continued up. Then again, it came back here, tapped into this demand zone, and then it pushed up. Super simple price action. It's now the same thing. You can use this. Now this is the next demand zone, which is this one. You need to see the price coming in, tap in, then get that confirmation, then to the upside. That's scenario number 1, and this is our order block. And then scenario number 2, if the price disrespect this demand zone, just wait for the break and retest, then a continuation to the downside. Super simple price action. Super simple, because it's just all about fractal, just realigning. Right. And then if you get that shift, then you just wait for the price to come back to demand zone, continuation demand zone to the continue till you get that break. Then you switch to the downside. Super simple price action. Okay, that's it, guys, and peace out.